Hi everybody, today I'm making some miso soup. It's from a package. Now I do have the fermented beans to make my own homemade miso soup, but I found some packages at grocery outlet, 3 for $1. So I'm using some of that soup mix in here. And so normally miso soup, you can just add a little bit of tofu to it and some seaweed if you like for taste, but I'm making mine a little bit different. I'm doing the miso soup as the base, and I added some carrots and potatoes and onion, and I'm just going to make a vegetable soup. And then as that cooks down, as the potatoes are almost ready, then I'm going to add some cabbage. So this may not be enough, but I have some more cabbage right there to put in there. So I'm just waiting for the potatoes to soften up a little bit more, and then I will add the cabbage. Now so here's some more cabbage here that I can cut up and add to the soup. And this is the soup that I'm talking about that I made. They have these right now, 3 for $1 at grocery outlet. So you can see right here, now you can make miso soup all different ways, anything you want really in it. And so I just thought I'm going to use the vegetables that I have here. And so it's a miso tamarind, and so you can see this is the one I used. I still have a lot left. I only made enough for this weekend. So this soup will last me today and tonight, and hopefully I have some more left over for tomorrow. If not, I can make more, because I have plenty of vegetables. So I'm going to put that back. Now, and then what I thought about doing, see I have more potatoes here to make more. Okay, so what I thought of doing is I am thawing out. Oh, this is almost thawed out now. That was quick. Okay, so I have some of this pork sausage right here. It's kind of dark. Let me shine the light over here. Hold on. I only have one light. And oh, I fixed my drapes. No, not my drape. They're not drapes. I don't think I've said drapes since the 70s. I have these curtains here, and what happened is Mama Cat, she'd come in and she had been in until midnight, and I could not stay awake, so I just let her stay in here. And so she ended up knocking some of my curtains down, and I have some cardboard in the window just for more insulation. Oh, that's my mixing cup that I mix the cat food. What I do sometimes, I put soft food with their dry food, and it's a special treat. I only do that like maybe once a week or once every 2 weeks. I don't do it often. And then I mix it in that cup, and then I rewash that cup, and I just leave it there in the windowsill. So I added some cardboard to kind of keep out there is a big draft that comes through that window. So anyways, it looks like there was an electrical fire up there at one time, maybe, I don't know. Or maybe just dirty. It's been like that since I moved in. I guess there used to be a light there years ago, but this apartment's old. So anyways, Mama Cat had been in the apartment all night until midnight. I could not stay awake, and she knocked everything down in the kitchen, trying to get out. I guess she could feel a draft, and she was trying to get out through that window. And she knocked everything down, so I finally got the stepladder and put the curtains back up. But I didn't realize until I got down that this is shoved in there and I can't reach it. I'm too short. And so I'm afraid to yank on it. I could probably hoist myself on the counter and then pull that down, but then I don't want all that to fall down. So I just need to get the stepladder one day and fix that again. So I thought I did a good job until I got down, and then I realized, oh my goodness, I didn't even notice. But anyways, I'll fix that later. So anyways, what I was talking about is I'm thawing out this pork sausage, and I thought about making some meatballs with it in my toaster oven. So that's going to take a while to make them, but I've thought about adding that to my soup so I can have some meat. So today for lunch, I'm just going to have the miso soup with some sourdough bread. And then tonight, I'm going to make these. This is thawed out much quicker than I thought. The middle might still be frozen, so I'm going to let it thaw out some more. I just thaw the frozen foods in cold water, and it thaws out really quickly that way. And so anyways, I'm going to make some meatballs. I don't think I'm going to make this whole package. This package is huge. Oh yeah, it says family size. How big is this? And I got this at a great deal on grocery outlet. It's in one of my videos. It was really cheap, so I couldn't pass it up. So what I think I'm going to do is just make half the package meatballs, and then I'm going to do something with the other half of the package for a meal for the week. And then something else I wanted to show you guys. Oh, let me check on that soup real quick. Hold on. I need my light. Because I want to add the cabbage once the potatoes are cooked down a little bit. They're still tough. Needs to go a little bit longer. Okay, and then I want to add my cabbage. Okay, so let me move my light. So I wanted to show you what I did the other day. So the other day I took down the top 2 shelves because it is so dusty, and I redid it. So I just wanted to show you. So I had a lot of this here. I had some wine glasses up there, and I put the wine glasses away because I don't drink wine. And I had them there just in case, you know, I had like a get together or something, but no one ever visits. So it's like, well, my kids do, you know, they visit every once in a while, but we don't drink wine. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to put those wine glasses away. And I had things on this shelf, so I just moved it all up and it fit better. Now these are all my glass jars of like flour and different things for cooking. Now I had put all that away in my pantry in the summertime because I don't cook in the summer. It's just way too hot. This apartment has no air conditioning and no heating. So in the summer, I do not cook at all, just microwave and eat out a lot in the summer because of I can't heat it up in here, or else I'll probably die. And so now in the winter, I put this back out because I'm going to be cooking a lot this winter. And I cook a lot in the winter just to keep the apartment warm because there's no heat. So this down here is still a mess. I kind of wiped it down a little bit, but not that great. And so I need to redo all this area also. I don't know what I'm going to do there. But I like to leave these bowls here because every time I make my macaroni salad, potato salad, these are my bowls that I like to use for that. And then that is my steamer back there. And then I have an Instapot right here. So I don't know. I'm probably going to put my steamer and Instapot in the pantry along with those containers. And that'll free up a lot of space here where I can move things out. And then I had some things on this shelf. So it's this is my everyday working pantry. So I like to keep unopened things in my pantry. And I have a lot of unopened things that I just get lazy when I go shopping. And I throw it on there. So I need to go through these shelves again and put all my unopened items back in the pantry and just keep my open items here. And I like to keep my containers of rice and beans right here because I do make a lot of bean soup and I do make a lot of rice. I cook rice. Here's my rice. I either make it on the stove or in the rice cooker, and I eat rice daily. I either eat white rice or Spanish rice, so that is something I do eat all the time, is rice. And then, of course, my bananas. I got to have 1 banana a day. But anyways, I just wanted to show you guys the soup I'm making. I'm going to check those potatoes. So this is going to be delicious lunch. So this is another way you can make your miso soups. Like you don't have to do just like a plain miso. You can make it into a vegetable soup, make it more hearty. And so I am going to add my cabbage. I think I'm just going to add this cabbage now. I have more cabbage to where if this cooks down, I could add a little more. But this is going to be really delicious soup.